Huh? What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Ogre Boy, and I'm going to be doing my top 10 Weird Al songs part 2. So, when I was coming up with the list, there were so many Weird Al songs that I couldn't just do one top 10 list. I thought I'd do one more. These are really not in a particular order. I love all the songs. There's not really a good or bad way to rank his songs to me personally. I think all of them are good, and I can understand anybody's reason for any of these songs being their favorite Weird Al song. They're all just so really good and catchy and everything. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and get going. Coming in at number 10 is Achy Breaky Song. This is a parody of Billy Ray Cyrus's Achy Breaky Heart, and it's just a really funny, catchy song about how annoyingly catchy the Achy Breaky Heart song is, and how overplayed it was back at the time it came out, because I'm pretty sure this came out like around the time that song came out, and it was everywhere and everything. I was too little to really remember when the song was everywhere, but I've listened to this song my entire life and everything, so it's never really actually bothered me. It's actually one of my it's the one song of Billy Ray Cyrus's that I actually do love and everything, and I can see why a lot of people love it, and it's always been one of my favorites. It's really catchy. It does kind of get on my nerves at times if I listen to it too much, but nowadays I don't. If I listen to it once, and I'm usually good for a while. But the Achy Breaky song that Weird Al does is really good though, and I could listen to his version anytime. It's just really catchy and really funny. So it's number 10. And number 9 is TMZ. This is a parody of Taylor Swift's You Belong With Me, and except it focuses on TMZ following celebrities around and stuff. It's just a really, really funny song and everything. I don't think it ever became one of his big hits or anything, but I heard it on YouTube one time, and I've been hooked on this song ever since, and I've listened to it over and over again. It's just a really catchy song, and it's became one of my favorites. Taylor Swift is one of my favorite singers of all time and everything, and I love all of her songs, and this is one of my favorite songs of hers, and I love that Weird Al did a parody of it, and his version is really funny and almost as good as her version. So, yeah, TMZ is number 9, and number 8 is Amish Paradise. I absolutely love this song. This song is just really hilarious and catchy, and it's one of his most popular ones too, I think. It's a parody of Gangsta's Paradise, which I love that song too. It's one of those that I love both the original version and the Weird Al version. And this one is just really, really catchy, and it's got a lot of funny moments. My favorite part is when he's like, "Don't be vain and don't be whiny, otherwise my brother or I will get medieval on your hiney." I don't know why, but every time he does that part, it just cracks me up. And it's a really funny song and everything. It's just really, really catchy and everything. So Amish Paradise is number 8, and number 7 is Like a Surgeon. This is another one of the ones that he's most known for, because it's a parody of Madonna's Like a Virgin, and it's one of the ones that kind of put him on the map and got him going in his early career, and it's always been one of my favorite songs of his. I've always loved this one. It's really, really catchy, really funny, and everything. I don't think this was his first big hit. I think Eat It and another one, Rides the Bus, came out before this one, but this one is a lot of fun and everything, and he sounds like the worst doctor ever. I would definitely never want to go to Weird Al if he was a doctor, because the way he describes his medical practice in this song is, he sounds like he'd be a very terrible doctor to go to. But I do love this song, and I think it's really catchy and really funny and everything. So Like a Surgeon is number 7, and number 6 is Addicted to Spuds. This is coming from somebody who at one point was actually literally felt like he was addicted to mashed potatoes back when he was a teenager, because I had lost a tooth and I got stuck eating mashed potatoes and everything because they had taken my wisdom teeth out, and I like ate them for a month straight, and ever since, or like for almost a year after that, I was addicted to mashed potatoes, wanting mashed potatoes all the time and stuff, and every time I hear this song it takes me back to that time for some reason and everything. But I love this song, and I mean, who doesn't love potatoes? They make all kinds of great stuff. So, and he mentions pretty much everything that you can make out of potatoes and everything. It makes you realize how good potatoes really are when you listen to the song. It's just really fun and catchy song. So Addicted to Spuzz is number 6, and number 5 is Since You've Been Gone. I don't think this one's a parody. I think this is just one of his original songs, and it's just a really short and catchy song, but I just absolutely love it and everything. It kind of is a funny way of looking at the end of a weird relationship, and you listen to the lyrics, it's really funny and everything, and I just really enjoy this one. I love, like, at the end of it, he's like, I almost hurt as bad as you did when you were still here. It's just really good way to end the song. It's funny and everything. So Since You've Been Gone is number 5, and number 4 is Trapped in a Drive-Thru. I absolutely love this song. It's just absolutely hilarious. It's a really funny parody of Trapped in a Closet, and it's like 11 minutes long and everything, but every time I listen to it, it goes by really fast. It doesn't feel as long as it is, although you could ask other people. They tell you it feels like it takes eternity to get to the end of the song, but and that's because I used to drive people in my family crazy with this song and everything. But I've always thought this one was just really catchy and really funny and everything. I used to listen to it on repeat when I first got the 2-disc Essential Weird Al collection and heard the song for the first time. I listened to it on repeat over and over and became obsessed with it, and it's still one of my favorites. And every time I go to a drive-thru or anything, I automatically think of this song. It's just really catchy and really lovable song. So it's number 4, and number 3 is Lasagna. This is a parody of La Bamba, and this song is really catchy too. It's really funny. He does this Italian accent and stuff, and he's like really funny in the song. I love this song. It's really catchy and always makes me hungry for lasagna, and also makes me think of Garfield for some reason too. But it's always been one of my favorite songs. Every time I hear it and everything, it's one of those. It's really catchy. You can't help but love it. So Lasagna is number 3, and number 2 is A Complicated Song. This is a parody of Avril Lavigne's Complicated, and this song is absolutely hilarious. It's really silly and kind of dumb at times, but that's some of what makes Weird Al so great, is the dumbness that's also kind of smart. Like, it's smartly written comedy that's also really silly and dumb humor, but it works so well, and this is one of his best examples of that. Like the beginning of the song, he's singing about being constipated, and then he's singing about dating, finding out that he's related to one of his cousins, and then at the end of it, he's like singing about being decapitated, and it's absolutely silly and hilarious, and only Weird Al could make something like this work as good as it does. But my number 1 on this ranking is Hey Ricky. This is a parody of Hey Mickey, and it's based on I Love Lucy, which is one of my favorite TV shows of all time. It's been one of my favorites ever since I was a kid. I grew up watching that show with my grandparents and everything. Although I actually kind of discovered it on my own. I watched it in the middle of the night on TV one time when I couldn't sleep, and that's kind of how I got hooked to I Love Lucy. But I've always loved that show, and I love this song. It's just really catchy and really funny and really enjoyable. So it's a really good one, and it's easily #1 on this list and everything. So anyway, let me know in the comments what some more of your favorite Weird Al songs are. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.